There is no shortage of Torah texts that emphasize the significance of Simcha, of happiness, as a Jewish value. For example, the Rambam in Hilchot Tshuva tells us that Simcha is a prerequisite to benefiting from the blessings that Hashem bestows upon us. Perhaps one of the most striking examples is the statement of Rabbi Nachman Breslov, who says, "Mitzvah gedola liot besimcha tamid," that it is an actual mitzvah to always be happy. These texts place heavy emphasis on Simcha as part of our Jewish lives. But practically speaking, how do we achieve this state of mind? When we find ourselves in the daily grind, the stress and the monotony of everyday life, how do we find Simcha? One approach that leads the way to Simcha is gratitude. When we actively and consciously take the time to appreciate what we have in life, to reflect on what Hashem has given us, and to really recognize our own blessings, Simcha starts to come in almost organically. One early example of someone in the Torah who expressed a deep sense of gratitude is Leah Imenu. The Gemara in Masechet Brachot Daf Zayin Amud Bet tells us, Amar Rabbi Yochanan Mishum Rabbi Shimon ben Yochai Miyom Shebara HaKadosh Baruch Hu et Olamo Lo Haya Adam Shehoda LaHaKadosh Baruch Hu Ad Sheba'ata Leah V'Hodato Shene'emar Hapam Odeh et Hashem. From the day God created the world, no one thanked Hashem until Leah came along and thanked him. As the Torah tells us, Leah became pregnant and she gave birth to another son. And she said, "This time I will give thanks to God." And she called her son Yehuda. With the birth of her son Yehuda, Leah was the first person to truly thank Hashem. I've always found that this is a very strange Gemara. Is it really possible to say that no one before Leah gave thanks to God? What was so special and so unique about Leah's situation that she's really described as the first person to ever express gratitude to Hashem? In answering this question, Rashi explains that because Yaakov had 4 wives, each of his wives would have 3 children for a total of 12 children. When Leah had a 4th child, Yehuda, she felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude because she had received from Hashem beyond what she had requested. Leah's son Yehuda was a pure gift from Hashem. Embedded in the name of her son Yehuda, and by extension, the name of the Jewish people as a whole, the Yehudim, is the word thanks. Leah's naming of her son Yehuda gives us much insight into how to find happiness, how to experience Simcha. Even during this time of the year, the month of Mar Cheshvan, a time which really is bereft of any holidays, a time of short days and long nights, and without anything very exciting on the Jewish calendar, we can still tap into real happiness. If we take the time to pause and reflect on our own lives, we can surely find the many gifts that Hashem has given us and experience true Simcha. Especially as we head towards Thanksgiving, it is worth taking just a little bit of time out of our week to pause and reflect on the blessings that we tend to overlook. By doing so, may we merit to achieve a state of Simcha that informs, elevates, and uplifts our service of Hashem.